Past, Gareth Southgate tenders his resignation. The reason boss says farewell, Gareth, a decent man, a humble man, a man who has helped to take away the poison chalice terminology, the toxicity of the England managerial role. Gareth Southgate, is he England's finest coach or manager? Does he have the charisma of a Terry Venables? No. Has he led England to semi-finals of World Cups, quarter-finals of World Cups, finals of European Championships? Yes. I've coughed. And I'm sad. I cough. Did Gareth splutter? Some have called him cowardly. Do I agree with this? No. It takes a big character to front up as the England manager in front of the media and in front of professional. The Coles players came together from various clubs, Arsenal, Man United, Manchester City, Liverpool, and it was not necessarily a band of brothers. The unity was not necessarily there. However, oh God. However, Gareth's gone. Are you happy? You happy? What?
Happy.
He's happy. Yeah. Hey, listen, you can't please everyone. But listen, I don't know what's going on there, man. Gareth was a good man.
No English.
Oi, which country?
Brazil.
In Brazil, viva Dorival Jr.
Oh.
Oi, bring back Neymar. We miss him. We need the Jogo Bonita. We need the Jogo Bonita. Neymar Jr. is needed.
Julie.
Vinicius Jr. waiting. Paqueta. We need that. We need the combinations. Man, my apologies. Like, share, subscribe. That's a Brazilian brother. The seller sound massive. Now, Gareth Southgate, as the brother said, needed to bring more flavor when you've got the likes of Jude Bellingham, when you've got the likes of Phil Foden, Bukayo Saka, excuse me, of Arsenal, Declan Rice, Cole, Palmer, yes, Anthony Gordon. These are players of note that can bring the ruckus. We saw what Spain did. Lamine Yamal, Nico Williams, Fabian Ruiz, Rodri. Oh God. Dani Olmo, they brought the ruckus. And the manager allowed the full flavor to flood out. They played attacking football, defensively sound football. They came, they saw, they conquered. This England iteration has the potential of Spanish football, but England can bring their own coruscating quality ball play to the party. Phil Foden, outstanding player for Manchester City this season. Jude Bellingham, player of the season for Real Madrid, Champions League winners. Oh God, Anthony Gordon, pace and power, Eze of Crystal Palace. What a schemer. These are vital. Brazil. We needed to be shouting. England could have been shouting, it's coming out, they could have been calling out, singing. The Buntings were supposed to be out, but Spain deservedly won the European Championships. Like, share, subscribe. The Reason Boss, calling a spade as he sees it. Give Rich Post Sports a strength as he salutes Gareth Southgate's efforts to bring home silverware after 58 years. 1966. That's all a big nation like England have brought to the party. This guy's cruising around. He's cruising around. I tell you what, he's looking for some Brazilian success. I tell you what, Dorival Jr. has got a heck of a task in front of him. He's got a task in front of him, but he's more than capable, and we wish him the very best of fortunes in the likes of Felipe Scolari, Pereira, oh God, Zagallo. But Gareth Southgate, back to Gareth. In conclusion, I'm going to go for a drink of water and raise a glass of crystal substances. Crystal water, H2O, in salutes. Gareth, the ball is round. Anything can happen. Spain 0, England 0, half time. If we rewound the pages, we would have seen as Slovakia held a 1-0 lead deep into time, added on, enter. Mark Gay with a flick on, enter. Jude Bellingham with the scissors kick. The tabloids and fans had their pens and paper at the ready. Bon voyage, arrivederci, sayonara, Gareth Southgate. However, fast forward to the European Championship final. I could see the headlines. I could see the narrative. The narrative would have been, could have been, these are fine margins. Gareth Southgate leading a team, a band of brothers who spluttered, coughed their way through the European Championships, not setting the world alight. However, picture it, the burden of expectation, the weight of a nation, the weight of 58 years of history on their shoulders. They were steely and determined as a white van man goes past. They were determined by hook or by crook they were going to get across the line. They didn't have to play the pizzazz football, the show biz, sparkling football. What they had to be is difficult to beat, to get to that final and get across the line. Not easy in itself. Whether they had, quote unquote, the easier route to the European Championship finals, whether the likes of Spain had to defeat Italy, which they did, whether they had to defeat the likes of Croatia, which they did, whether they had to defeat the likes of Germany and France, all in the books as victories for España. England would do what they needed to do. Serbia, 1-0. Denmark, take a joint. We'll take a draw. We'll take a little, point apiece. Slovenia, we'll hold out. It's all good. We qualified, top of the group. Slovakia, close run, but the steely determination of Gareth Southgate's men, that would have been the talk of the town. They're still in it. They're still looking to create history. As Arsenal's Bukayo Saka said when interviewed, we know that nations like England expect and are expecting. And so are we. We want to create history. They've had the ability, they've got the pedigree, they still do. However, it will take a manager who is willing to allow these players to be a little bit more attacking. Potentially, it's no easy task being in the hot seat. That is the England managerial position. He has brought the team as individuals together, playing, supporting one another. The media on friendly terms with the players. They can be interviewed left, right, and centre. There's none of the standoffish, we refuse to talk. And the fans have again fallen in love with the nation's representative footballing team. The men's game on the rise. The fans in love. Did it come home? The love and passion for the men's footballing team certainly did come home. It has been home for a few years. And Gareth Southgate deserves his plaudits for much of that success. As for silverware, the wait goes on. 2026 looms. No doubt England will easily come through qualification. They usually do. They often do. We can't take anything for granted. Did we take Gareth for granted? England qualify. England expects 2026. Canada, Mexico, the United States of America. Will it finally be silverware for the next England manager? Who could it be? I speculate. How? Postecoglou. Potter. Pochettino. for a few dollars more and add on some Pep Guardiola, Jurgen. We shall see. It's a hard act to follow, but with the England players at the next manager's disposal, it's not mission impossible. Like, share, and subscribe. Gareth, you are a scholar, a gentleman, a decent guy. We salute. Gareth Southgate, we salute and say thank you. It's time for England to move on, but you have been the steward of an England team that has brought excitement of a kind. There are levels to this game. On to the next level. Like, share, and subscribe. The Reason Boss says, England, huffing and puffing. Switzerland, penalty shootout, success. The mighty Switzerland. The mighty average, one could say Dutch. England can still pull up trees. Gareth can only do so much as the manager. But that's why he's paid, to do what he does. And the record will speak for itself. The record has been written. Gareth, the Reason Boss, says, salutes. Well done. A decent man. A man who can stand and say he did the best he could. Whether that's good enough, for some people, you can ask for no more. That's where the Reason Boss stands. Like, share, and subscribe. Gone. Peace and love. Gareth's gone. Bakaya, we're looking for you to beat the man. Phil Foden, Eze, Cole Palmer. Things could be on the up and up. A word on Harry. Oh, wait a minute. A bit of back trouble. Excuse me.